Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for another episode on Hardcore Server. Here we have Rimmerite, who likes to spam. Who is an admin? Ugh, it's annoying as heck. Okay, alright, so, what I am, why? Might as well ask what Rimmerite wants. I know exactly what it is, though, because whoever asks who's an admin right now is... Yeah, no. I am not going to TP to Rimmerite without him telling me what he wants. No. I don't teleport to people without knowing why first. Silly, silly people. Anyway, what I thought I'd go over today is, if you're ever on a multiplayer server, I know it's probably confusing. What do you want to do, right? What do you get? What do you have to do? What do you need to learn? Because look at this. As soon as you join a server, most likely you're gonna see like 12 people jumping around in a friggin' circle, and that's crazy. Anyway, as you can see up here, you've got a little staff list. That's really not all that helpful. But down here, it will mention, oh look, there's a shop up ahead. For help, type shift help. Does that actually help you? I've never really tried that for a while. So, what does that actually do? Oh wow, yeah, help is the help of everything ever. And I don't know plugins, so let's not do that. Anyway, over here we have, of course, the little sign that says, do kit tools. What does kit tools do? Well, that's pretty obvious for everybody, hopefully, who's watching this video. But, you know, usually you've got, bam! You've got, you know, a little starter kit. Places that have starter kits are really nice, because then you don't have to go with the bother of making a wood everything first. But, what can I say? Sometimes you have to do that, and that's not so bad, right? Minecraft is all about starting out every so often. Then you've got the big billboard. And what does the billboard do? Tells you all the staff members again, just in case, so... I suppose if you see them all online, by the way, you can just do shift list and it'll tell you. But here's everything important right on the bottom line. Okay, everything important is right there. Redstone torch 1. Okay, like just watch. Boink. And it says, do citizen, find out how. Literally, the amount of people who don't know how. So difficult. Is it really that difficult? / citizen. I did that myself one time a long time ago. Look at this. Build a nice house. Not bad. Protect it using glowstone or mossstone. And do prot how to figure out how. Then do modrec right there. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Go to HC's server to learn more about the community. Yeah, not a problem. Do shift prot to learn how to protect from griefers. It says it right there. That's how we do it on this server. There's probably ways for you to do it on other servers, but that's incredibly important. Ranks to tell you what ranks there are. Set home is extremely necessary. And you can have up to 5. Kit tools again in case you missed it. Because, look, I don't know why so many people don't understand how to play the game when everything you need is at spawn, pretty much. I mean, look over here. Here's the gates. Message here. Seriously though, if he didn't tell me why he wanted me to teleport to him, it probably was either not important or he's just gonna spam me with how he can get off. So, you know, you really get to learn how things work here. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, guys, I do realize that I've been gone for a little while. But you know, not that long ago the server was actually down for a while too, and not many things take us out. But there was the question of the fact that we were DDoSed. Now, you guys probably don't actually know what that is, so here is Whip's tutorial on what DDoSing actually means. Now, this is going to be really simplified, because if you really want to know, you just Wikipedia the darn thing anyway. Get these cows out of here, first of all. Did that even go through? Come on, go through. Aw, man, Butcher doesn't kill cows? Lame. Alright, 1 minute. It is a very terrible thing to do to a server, and it's kind of worse than hacking, we might as well say. There we go. But here's basically how it works. let's say, oh man, stupid cows. This glowstone lamp is you, and the other glowstone lamp is the server. And when you log into the server, you kind of like, you flip this switch, right? And it's like, oh, there's your user details all going into the server, right? Click. Off goes that. And then the server's like, okay, you want to log into me. So I'm just going to check the path, get your information, and we'll hook you right up, right? So click goes the server, down goes the information trail, and, you know, there's might be one little click on this end. And then bam, it all works out. That's how things usually go. You try to log into the server creates a pathway with you, and the pathway is fine. Now, what happens when you get DDoSed is that there's one guy, alright? And he's kind of hacked the path, right? It doesn't make any sense anymore. You've got some kind of strange loop going on where you just kind of like log into the server without the right kind of user details, right? And the server goes, oh, alright, I'm going to try to link up with you. And then all of a sudden, the path doesn't lead anywhere. Like, the current's still running, but it doesn't connect. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, I assume that this kind of thing, you see, has a timeout. Like, the server isn't going to simply keep trying to connect this strange user over time, right? But the problem, you see, with a DDoS attack, is that it's not one person doing this. Well, it might be one person, but the thing is, he's got maybe, oh, I don't know, maybe 20 or so accounts doing this to the server. Well, okay, maybe even more. Let's say like hundreds of proxy computers, all attempting to log into the server at once. Now, best case scenario, this is going to cause massive lag for the server that it's being done to. Worst case scenario is it's going to crash it because it's continually getting all this user data at once. Even people who are legit users won't be able to get on because all the paths to log on to the server are immediately full. It'll probably even kick everybody who's already on because it's just crazy, right? So all I can say is, you know, it's an absolutely awful thing to get to do to a server where basically it's just a game. You know, it's a game, you know? Everybody who plays here, it's a game, you know? I can't stress that enough, really. Why would you do such a thing to a server? Why do you want to shut them down? Because there are bratty kids out there who apparently have this kind of ability. To be doing this with like 100 computers at once. But, you know, it's absolutely awful. And the only way to fix it is to wait for the company that's hosting the server to basically change the IP address. So while the attack is going on, obviously, we can't stop it. That's why a hardcore server was down for a while. We just had to wait for the host to change the IP so the attack couldn't continue indefinitely or until they got bored. But, yeah. Like, if you looked at this, like, the other one, like, you know, it's pretty simple. That's how it works. And then this one here just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Anyway, that's my little explanation on what that is all about. Sadly, yeah, you do have to deal with very strange things like that when you're on a multiplayer server. Hopefully, the most of you who are out there on multiplayer servers don't have to deal with that kind of thing, you know, because it's absolutely awful and also most likely illegal to do that to people. But, you know, when you're on the internet, people somehow feel that they can get away with anything, and that's probably where the most problems out there come from. Alright, well, whatever. Let's get on with whatever else I was going to do today.